I wanna live all alone in the desert. I wanna be like Georgia O'Keeffe. I wanna live on the Upper East Side and never go down in the street. Splendid isolation, I don't need no one. Splendid isolation. Michael Jackson in Disneyland, don't have to share it with nobody else. Lock the gates, Goofy, take my hand and lead me through the world of self. Splendid isolation, I don't need no one. Splendid isolation. Don't wanna wake up with no one beside me. Don't wanna take up with nobody new. Don't want nobody coming by without calling first. Don't want nothing to do with you. Tinfoil up on the windows, I'm lying down in the dark to dream. I don't wanna see their faces, I don't wanna hear them scream. Splendid isolation, I don't need no one. Splendid isolation. Well, splendid isolation, I don't need no one. Splendid isolation, yes. Well, I went home with the waitress, the way I always do. Hey! How was I to know she was with the Russians too? Ha! I was gambling in Havana, I took a little risk, yeah! Send lawyers, guns, and money, Dad, get me out of this. Hey! I'm the innocent bystander, Somehow I got stuck between the rock and the hard place, and I'm down on my luck. Yes, I'm down on my luck. Well, I'm down on my luck. And I'm hiding in Honduras. I'm a desperate man. Hey! Send lawyers, guns, and money. The shit has hit the fan. Hit me! Send lawyers, guns, and money. 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 Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Thanks. It's always great to be back in Boulder. Say hello to our guitar and keyboard technician and stage manager and tour manager and sergeant at arms. We call him the Professor of Desire, Professor Roger Bell. Thank you. The strings are a little farther from the fretboard at this altitude, you know, Roger? It builds your character, though. Well, it's nice to be here tonight. Roger and I were up in Winter Park a few months ago for the Whatever Festival. And we took off from there, and for the past few months we've been going all over the world. We've been all the way from Helsinki down to Tasmania. I'll tell you, this is getting to be an expensive hobby. Well, actually, everywhere we went, we recorded the show, and we went home and threw them all together and handed them in, and now we got a live album that'll be out in a couple of months. So that's handed in, but I thought that maybe before I really hung up this folk singing deal, I went home and wrote my industrial hip-hop album. I thought I would maybe just kind of slip into town and lay the show on you, this whole big kind of Miss Saigon extravaganza. But let me also tell you that for some unfathomable reason, the record company has decided to film this concert. So those of you who might feel bad about missing the opportunity to like howl on the CD may yet get the chance to, I don't know, do some kind of Oliver Stone shit on CNN or something. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote a couple of years ago with my old friend Jorge Calderon called Mr. Bad Example. Well, we recorded it as kind of like an apocalyptic polka, and I can't really play that version for you tonight, so I'm just going to give you the heavy metal folk rendition. I started as an altar boy, working at the church, learning all my holy moves and doing some research, which led me to a cash box labeled Children's Fund. I left the change and tucked the bills inside my cummerbund. Now I got a part-time job in my father's carpet store, laying tactless stripping and housewives by the score. I loaded up their furniture and took it to Spokane. and auctioned up every last nog I had to van. I'm very well acquainted with the 7 deadly sins. I keep a busy schedule, trying to fit them in. I'm proud to be a glutton, and I don't have time for sloth. I'm greedy and I'm angry, and I don't care who I cross. I'm Mr. Bad Example, intruder in the dirt. I like to have a good time, and I don't care who gets hurt. I'm Mr. Bad Example, take a look at me. I live to be 100 and go down in infamy. Of course I went to law school, took a law degree, counseled all my clients to plead insanity. Then I worked in her replacement, swindling the bald, where very few are chosen and fewer still are called. Then on to Monte Carlo to play Shamanda Fair. I threw away the fortune I made transplanting hair, and I put my last few francs down on a prostitute who took me up to her room to perform the flag salute. Whereupon I stole her passport and her wig and headed for the airport and the midnight flight, you dig. 14 hours later I was down in Adelaide, flipping through the Wandad, sipping Foster's in the shade. I opened up an agency somewhere down the line to hire aboriginals to work the opal mines. But I attached their wages and took a whopping cut and whisked away their workman's comp and pauperized the lot. I'm Mr. Bad Example, intruder in the dirt. I like to have a good time, and I don't care who gets hurt. I'm Mr. Bad Example, take a look at me. I live to be 100 and go down in infamy. I'm bought a first class ticket on Malaysian Air, landed in Sri Lanka, none the worse for wear. I'm thinking of retiring from all my dirty deals, and I see you in the next life, wake me up for meals.
Oh, that one's dizzying at sea level. This is one of the first songs I ever wrote. I'm going to play for you now. And over the years, quite a few people have recorded it, I guess. Murray McLaughlin and Linda Ronstadt and Dwight Yoakam and Flaco Jimenez, among numerous others, a host of several others. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm a very big Dwight Yoakam fan myself. And when I heard Dwight sing this for the first time a couple of months ago, I had to take, I took kind of a yodeling vow. I promised Roger that I wouldn't try to sing the song like Dwight, I wouldn't imitate him, I'd just kind of continue to sing it, more or less like Tom Jones, like I always have. Still, I've been known to break into uncontrollable fits of yodeling around the second verse.
I hear mariachi static on my radio, and the tubes, they glow in the dark. And I'm there with her in Ensenada, and I'm here in Echo Park. Carmelita, hold me tighter. I think I'm sinking down, and I'm all strung out on heroin on the outskirts of town. Well, I'm sitting here playing solitaire with my pearl-handled deck. The county won't give me no more methadone, and they cut off your welfare check. Carmelita, hold me tighter. I think I'm sinking down, and I'm all strung out on heroin on the outskirts of town. Well, I pawned my Smith & Wesson, and I went to meet my man. He hangs out down on Alvarado Street by the Pioneer Chicken Stand. Carmelita, hold me tighter. Well, I think I'm sinking down, and I'm all strung out on heroin on the outskirts of town. Carmelita, hold me tighter. I think I'm sinking down, and I'm all strung out on heroin on the outskirts of town.
Dwight Light, Tom, Dwight, Tom.
You lose that whole Tom Jones thing, man.
Dwight, Tom,
Dwight.
Harry Dean Stanton.
There you go.
Yes. Well, that last song kind of opens up the whole Pandora's box of the late 70s for me. Brings back a lot of memories. Not my memories. Does anybody remember the late 70s? Well, I don't remember them either, but I know the chord changes.
Well, he went down to dinner in his Sunday best. Excitable boy, they all said. And he rubbed the pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark. Excitable boy, they all said. And he bit the usherette's leg in the dark. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. Hey! He took little Susie to the junior prom. Excitable boy, they all said. And he raped her and killed her, then he took her home. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. And after 10 long years, they let him out of the home. Excitable boy, they all said. And he dug up her grave and built a cage with her bones. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. She tells him she thinks she needs to be free. He tells her he doesn't understand. She takes his hand. She tells him nothing's working out the way they planned. She's so many women, he can't find the one who was his friend. So he's hanging on to half a heart. He can't have the restless part. So he tells her to hasten down the wind. Then he agrees, he thinks she needs to be free. Then she says she'd rather be with him, but it's just a whim by which she hopes to keep him on the limb. And she's so many women, he can't find the one who was his friend. So he's hanging on to half a heart. He can't have the restless part. So he tells her to hasten down the wind. And she's so many women, he can't find the one who was his friend. So he's hanging on to half a heart. He can't have the restless part. So he tells her to hasten down the wind. He tells her to hasten down the wind.
I was a sensitive fucking guy back in the 70s. Here's a song about my hometown.
How you gonna make your way in the world when you weren't cut out for working? When your fingers are slender and frail? How you gonna get around in this sleazy bedroom town if you don't put yourself up for sale? Where will you go with your scars and your miracles? Who's gonna know who you are? Drugs and wine and flattering light, you must try it again till you get it right. Maybe you'll end up with someone different every night. These people with no home to go home to, they'd all like to spend the night with you. Maybe I would too. But tell me, how you gonna make your way in the world when you weren't cut up for working, when you just can't concentrate, and you always show up late. You said you were an actress, and yes, I believe you are. I thought you'd be a star, so I drank up all the money. Yes, I drank up all the money with these phonies in this Hollywood bar. These friends of mine in this Hollywood bar. Loneliness and frustration, we both came down with an acute case. But when the lights came up at 2, I caught a glimpse of you, and your face looked like something death brought with him in his suitcase. Your pretty face looks so wasted. Another pretty face, devastated. The French inhaler, he stamped and nailed her. So long, Norman, she said. So long, Norman.
Who's Norman? Well, I'll tell you, Sahib. I'm glad you asked me that. You know, I've always said that my two biggest influences were Norman Mailer and John Hammond Jr. Now, I know you know who John Hammond is. The great, great blues musician who's always been my hero. And I haven't actually worked up no collaboration with Norman Mailer yet, but I had the pleasure of meeting Johnny Hammond a few months ago, and I wrote this song for him. Now, in the course of doing so, I had to sort of teach myself to play with a bottleneck and finger picks. Well, it's an inexact science, let me tell you. In fact, it's like some kind of fucking Zen deal. And I'm pleased to tell you that although I have admittedly played this song 90 times in the course of this tour, I guess it's the Zen part, because I know that I don't really get any better. You know, it's just, it is what it is, you know? Sometimes it's there and, you know, just be here now, you know what I'm saying? Probably a lot of finger pickers here tonight too, right? Right? No, that's in Montana. I think the finger pickers are in Colorado. No, I have them on wrong. Well, hell, you know, you weren't expecting Paula Abdul animated. Just take it easy. It's folk music.
got a bird that whistles. I got a bird that sings. I got a bird that I got a bird. I'm worried about that bird, and I worry about everything, and I worry when I see my subjects bow down to the warrior king. Well, I'm hiding from the mailman, and I hate to hear the telephone ring. I'm hiding from the mailman, and I hate to hear the telephone. Worried about the women, I worry about everything, and I worry when I see my subjects bow down to the warrior king. I've been up all night, wondering what tomorrow's gonna bring. I've been up all night, just wondering what it's gonna bring. Worried about my country, and I worry about everything, and I worry when I see my subjects bow down to the warrior king. I'm worried about my bird, and I worry about everything, and I worry when I see my subjects bow down to the warrior king.
mixing of arms in the man.
was a warrior from the land of the midnight sun, with a Thompson gun for hire and fighting to be done. The deal was made in Denmark on a dark and stormy day, so they set out for Biafra to join the bloody fray. Through 66 and 7 they fought the Congo War, with their fingers on their triggers, knee deep in gore. For days and nights they battled the Bantu to their knees. They killed to earn their living and to help out the Congolese. Roland, the Thompson gunner, Roland, the Thompson gunner, his comrades fought beside him, Van Owen and the rest. But of all the Thompson gunners, Roland was the best. So the CIA decided they wanted Roland dead, and that son of a bitch Van Owen blew off Roland's head. Roland, the headless Thompson gunner, Norway's bravest son. They can still see his headless body stalking through the night in the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. In the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. Roland searched the continent for the man who done him in. He found him in Mombasa, in a barroom drinking gin. Roland aimed his Thompson gun, he didn't say a word, but he blew Van Owen's body from there to Johannesburg. Roland, the headless Thompson gunner, Roland, the headless Thompson gunner, Roland, the headless Thompson gunner. I'm talking about the man, Roland, the headless Thompson gunner. Eternal Thompson gunner, still wandering through the night. Now it's 10 years later, and he still keeps up the fight. In Ireland, in Lebanon, in Palestine, and Berkeley. Heard the burst of Roland's Thompson gun and bought
Yeah, Warren will be back in about 10 minutes or so to play another set of music for you.
Darkness in the morning, shadows on the land. Certain individuals aren't sticking to the plan. And I'm searching for a heart, searching everyone. They say love conquers all. You can't start it like a car, you can't stop it with a gun. Leaving in the evening and traveling at night, staying inconspicuous, I'm staying out of sight. And I'm searching for a heart, searching everyone. They say love conquers all. You can't start it like a car, you can't stop it with a gun. They tell me love requires a little standing in line. I've been waiting for your lover for a long, long time. I've been pacing the floor, I've been watching the door. Meanwhile, I keep searching for a heart. I've been searching high and low for you, trying to track it down. Certain individuals have finally come around, and I'm searching for a heart, searching everyone. They say love conquers all. Can't start it like a car, you can't stop it with a gun. They tell me love requires a little standing in line. I've been waiting for your lover for a long, long time. I've been pacing the floor, I've been watching the door. Meanwhile, I keep searching for a heart, searching everyone. They say love conquers all. You can't start it like a car, you can't stop it with a gun. I'm searching for a heart, I'm searching for a heart.
Thank you. That was one of my very, very rare innocuous pop songs, you know. I mean, just consider how many times I used the word love in that song. And I'll tell you, sometimes I think maybe I should just go home and write a whole shitload of those pop songs. What do you think? Well, I don't mean Bon Jovi songs or nothing, you know. I mean, like, nice songs.
Lay your head down on the ground and let your hair fall all around you.
Those kind of songs, you know. You didn't think I could sing like that, now did you?
Sure.
I took a little trip to Reno, Nevada last April with my son Jordan to see my friend Ray Boom Boom Mancini fight that Vanilla Ice guy. Well, you know, Raymond didn't exactly win the fight, but he'll always be the champ to me.
Hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. Hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. From Youngstown, Ohio, Ray Boom Boom Mancini, a lightweight contender, like father, like son. He fought for the title with Frias in Vegas, and he put him away in round number 1. So hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. Hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. When Alexis Arguello gave Boom Boom a beating, 7 weeks later, he was back in the ring. Now some have the speed and the right combination. If you can't take the punches, it don't mean a thing. So hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. Hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. When they asked him who was responsible for the death of Dooku Kim, he said, someone should have stopped the fight and told me it was him. They made hypocrite judgments after the fact, but the name of the game is be hit and hit back. So hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. Hurry home early, hurry on home. Boom Boom Mancini's fighting Bobby Chacona. Learjet SWAT team on a midnight run with the M16 and the Ingram gun. We parachute in, we parachute out, death from above. We're screaming now. Where the pay is good and the risk is high, it's understood we'll do or die. Stand gun in hand where the gun is law. From a Bombo land to Nicaragua. Strength and muscle and jungle work. Strength and muscle and jungle. Strength and muscle and jungle work. Strength and muscle and jungle. Now 3 young men in a Russian truck with a little Mac-10 sent them running to the huts. These few young men, the few who dare to battle in hell, play mercenary. Strength and muscle and jungle work. Strength and muscle and jungle. Strength and muscle and jungle work. Strength and muscle and strength and muscle and jungle work. Strength and muscle and jungle work.
Folk music. I'm going to play a new song for you now and an old song. I'm going to kind of run these two songs together because back to back, I don't know, I feel they kind of make like a autobiographical fucking suite of some kind. That's what I think.
Mom and Papa bought a chicken ring. Every day I'd sit and play that thing. I practiced hard, it was more than a whim. I played with grim determination, Jim. Someone called a piano fighter. I'm a holy roller, I'm a real low rider. Hold me tight, honey, hold me tighter. Then let me go, piano fighter. Let me go, piano fighter. I worked in sessions and I played in bands. 1,000 casuals and one-night stands. Here on Thursday, gone on Friday. Heading down that Dixie highway. Someone called a piano fighter. I'm a holy roller, I'm a real low rider. Hold me tight, honey, hold me tighter. Then let me go, piano fighter. Let me go, piano fighter. Maybe I'll go to Reno. Nobody knows my name. I'll play Claire de Lune in the quiet saloon. Steady work for a change. I ain't going down that long lonesome road. I ain't going down that long lonesome road. No. A single and it made the charts. I took the money and I played my part. I got in trouble down in New Orleans. I must admit that I was strung out, painted in the corner of a limousine. Someone called a piano fighter. I'm a thin ice walker, I'm a freelance writer. Hold me tight, honey, hold me tighter. Then let me go, piano fighter. Let me go, piano fighter. Someone called a piano fighter. I'm a holy roller, I'm a real low rider. Hold me tight, honey, hold me tighter. Then let me go, piano fighter. Let me go, piano fighter. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking down Arapahoe in the rain. He was looking for the place called Lee Ho Fook's. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ahoo! Werewolves of London. Ahoo, werewolves of London. If you're hearing me howling round your kitchen door, you better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of Boulder again. Ahoo, werewolves of Boulder. Ahoo. What about the werewolves of Denver? He's the hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent, and lately he's been overheard in Mayfair. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. Ha! I'd like to meet his tailor. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Ahoo, werewolves of London. Well, I saw Lon Chaney walking with the Queen, and they were doing the werewolves of London. I saw Lon Chaney Jr. walking with the Queen, and they were doing the werewolves of London. I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada in Trader Vic's, and his hair was ahoo. Werewolves of London. Ahoo. Werewolves of London. Hey!
Thank you. But I still don't want to end up singing Ahoo in North Las Vegas in my golden years. So I'd like to play another new song for you. Now this is a song about love and looting in Los Angeles. It's kind of a depressing song, but I'm happy to tell you that it had the desired effect on the person I wrote it for, which is really better than a hit record, I think. Time marches on, time stands still, time on my hands, time to kill. Blood on my hands and my hands in the till. Down at the 7-Eleven, the gentle rain falls on me, and all life folds back into the sea. We contemplate eternity beneath the vast
indifference of heaven. The past seems realer than the present to me now, and I've got memories to last me. And when the sky is gray, the way it is today, I remember the times when I was happy. Same old sun, same old moon. It's the same old story, same old tune. They all say that someday soon my sins will all be forgiven. The gentle rain falls on me, and all life folds back into the sea. We contemplate eternity beneath the vast indifference of heaven. They say everything's alright. They say better days are near. They tell us these are the good times, but they don't live around here. Billy and Christy don't. Bruce and Patty don't. They don't live around here. I had a girl, now she's gone. She left town, and town burned down. Nothing left but the sound of the front door closing forever. The gentle rain falls on me, and all life folds back into the sea. We contemplate eternity beneath the vast indifference of heaven. The vast indifference of heaven.
Here's another song that Jorge and I wrote.
Well, I'm gone to Detox Mansion, where down on Last Breath Farm. Been raking leaves with Liza, the analysts clean up the yard. Hey! Left my home in Music City in the back of a limousine. Now I'm doing my own laundry and I'm getting those clothes clean. Growing fond of Detox Mansion and this quiet life I lead, but I'm dying to tell my story for all my friends to read. It's tough to be somebody. Oh, it's hard to keep from falling apart. Oh, up here on Rehab Mountain, we're gonna learn these things by heart. Yeah! Well, I'm gone to Detox Mansion, way down on Last Breath Farm. Been raking leaves with Liza, the analysts clean up the yard. Hey! What goes on in Detox Mansion, outside the rubber room? We get therapy and lectures. We play golf in the afternoon. 4. Well, it's tough to be somebody, and it's hard not to fall apart. Up here on Rehab Mountain, we learn these things by heart. Hey! 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 Hey!
Thank you, Professor.
lay my head on railroad tracks and wait for the double A. But the railroad don't run no more. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. These young girls won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Whoa, woe is me. I met this gal in West Hollywood. Well, I ain't naming names. She really worked me over good. She was just like Jesse James. She really worked me over good. She was a credit to her gender. She put me through some changes, Lord, sort of like a wearing blender. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. These young girls won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Whoa, woe is me. A sweet tobacco posy is the rose of Alabama. I met this gal from the Bucharest down in Yokohama. She picked me up and she threw me down. I said, please don't hurt me, mama. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. These young girls won't let me be. Lord have mercy on me. Whoa, woe is me.
Thank you very much. Thanks to Danny, Brett, and Mike, and Matt, and my great friend, Roger Bell, the Professor of Desire. Oh, situation, Roger. Hit it.
Well, I called up John Elway on the phone, and I said, buddy, I'm afraid to be alone, 'cause I got some weird ideas in my head about things to do in Denver when you're dead. I was working on a steak the other day, and I saw Waddy in the Rattlesnake Cafe, dressed in black, tossing back, shot a ride, finding things to do in Denver when you die. Well, you don't need a cab to find a priest. Maybe you should find a place to stay, someplace where they never change the sheets, and you just roll around Denver all day. Now what he says, there's one thing you should know: not everybody has a place to go. This home is just some place to hang your head, to dream up things to do in Boulder when you're dead. Well, you don't need a cab to find a priest. Maybe you should find a place to stay, someplace where they never change the sheets, and you just roll around Denver all day. You just roll around Boulder all day. Grandpa pissed his pants again, he don't give a damn. Brother Billy has both guns done, he ain't been right since Vietnam. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast, play it all night long. Sister Sally, Grandma's dying of cancer now. The cattle have brucellosis, we'll get through somehow. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast, play it all night long. To the Dewdrop Inn, see if I can drink enough. There ain't much to country living, sweat, piss, jizz, and blood. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast, play it all night long. Sweet home Alabama, play that dead band song. Turn those speakers up full blast, play it all night long. Everybody's restless and they got no place to go. Someone's always trying to tell them something they already know. So their anger and resentment flow. Don't it make you want to rock and roll all night long? Mohammed's radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammed's radio. Bill Clinton's got his problems too. Yes, he does. He will surely take him out on me and you. But there goes Ross Perot. His face was all aglow. George Bush wasn't listening to Mohammed's radio. Don't it make you want to rock and roll all night long? Mohammed's radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammed's radio. Everybody's desperate, trying to make ends meet. They work all day, and still can't pay the price of gasoline and heat. Alas, their lives are incomplete. Don't it make you want to rock and roll all night long? Mohammed's radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammed's radio. You've been up all night listening for his drum, hoping that the righteous might just, well, he might just come. I heard the general whispering to his aide-de-camp, be watchful for Mohammed's lamp. Don't it make you want to rock and roll all night long? Mohammed's radio. I heard somebody singing sweet and soulful on the radio. Mohammed's radio. Oh, Mohammed's radio. Happy holidays.